Are you ready?
Hey guys, welcome back. In this tutorial we're going to cover some jQuery syntax. Um, the first thing you're probably gonna wanna know is the document.ready. Now, just to cover some basics, everything starts with a $sign, and that means jQuery is what we're using. And then there's parentheses, and this is what we're selecting. Okay, so this selects something in your HTML. So if we had a div in here, we would type div, and that would select every div on the page, even if we had two of them. Okay. Um, you can also do it for ID. So if this said div ID equals yes, you could do yes with an ID starts with a £sign. For a class, you'd use a period, of course. You can also do it like this if you want. I kind of prefer mine that way. Then the second parameter is the action, and you can chain things along with the little period and then the name of the action. And every action has a parentheses, and this is just a function to do with what we're selecting. So what do we want to do with the yes div? Nothing yet. First we want to cover probably the most important thing, and that's the document ready. So like before, we say document, that's what we're selecting, and the action is when it's ready. Then what? Then we're going to perform all these actions on our elements. So document.ready, and this has those little parentheses as well. And what we want to do here is put everything between the document ready. And we want more than one parameter, so we create a function. Okay. This might be a little confusing at first, so it's okay if you just need to copy paste the document.ready. Just make sure you use it. So let's do function with the little parameters there, and then the little curly brackets. Now if you're confused already, don't panic, because getting used to the syntax took me quite a while. I'm not sure why, I just found it kind of confusing. So you look at this and there it is. Just write that out, and I'd move this to the bottom of script, and then all our code's going to go between here, so that when the page is ready and everything's done loading, we can start using jQuery. So let's go back to our action. So this selects the yes item, and then we're going to perform an action on the item. Let's do dot hide, and there's no parameters to put in here. Sometimes there are. We're just going to do hide. So we have this here that says yes, hit refresh, and now it's hidden. Pretty cool. And if we uncomment that, of course it will show again. And if you know regular JavaScript, you can use a lot of that already, like the math functions. And there's also alert. Hello. And these are just some basics. I think you're going to have to type out a couple things a few hundred times before you get used to the syntax. So back to our div, if we just select div.hide, let's put some text in here, and we'll have two divs that are hidden now. So try not to get that confused. If I comment this out, we'll show them again. See, here they are again. Now, that's why you got to be careful. If you just type in div, if you have a whole bunch of divs, it's going to hide everything. So most of the time you want to use an ID if you're only changing one element, or a class, and you type .yes. See where it says class and the period before it, and then we'd say hide. So now this text yes should hide. Okay, so that's the basics, and we'll have a little more fun in the next tutorials.